Okay YouTubers, this is an update of my Maxx 8S with the Proline Badlands tyres and wheels now fitted with the Riptide beadlocks. As you can probably see, the beadlocks are now the same or similar colour to the rest of the truck. And I'll explain how we managed to get this colour. It's a much brighter blue than before my previous video. As you can see, it's quite a good colour, that. And again, you can see the inside here. It's a lovely, nice, bright royal blue. So let's have a quick look at the colours and I'll tell you how to get that colour. Right, so on my previous videos, what I did on my previous video for my Maxx, the wheels and tyres arrived and I watched a YouTube video or two on how to get the colour. And it was to do with Rip dyeing. So a couple of people, one particular person suggested that you get a bottle of royal blue Rip dye, put the whole bottle in a just below boiling pan of water and put the beadlocks in for about 1 hour. If you put them in for 1 hour, they will come out that colour. A very deep royal blue. So this is 1 hour of boiling. Bit too dark, I wasn't too happy, but you can see the difference. So that's 1 hour. These ones are 3.5 minutes. So all the beadlocks went in the pan with half a bottle of Rip dye, colour of your choice. I've chosen the royal blue. 3.5 minutes. If you wish to leave it for 5, 10, 15 or more, you would get a different shade of blue, I would guess. But I was more than satisfied with the colour that this has produced in 3.5 minutes. And for me, that is exactly the colour I was looking for. Next hardest thing was mounting them. You must have an electric screwdriver. If you haven't, you will lose your hands. There is, I can't remember what it is now, about 30 bolts roughly per side. So roughly 60 per wheel. And what I've done is that if you over tighten them too much, you'll find out that the edge bit around here becomes very, well, it's like a 50p piece all the way around, and you get lots and lots of straight edges. So once they were all in, then you have to look at them and then screw them out so they're almost flush with the plastic, and that brings a nice smooth round edge. But you're also supposed to leave a 1.5mm gap in between here. I don't know if you can see, there's a very small 1.5mm gap all the way around the inside of that. That is what the instructions suggest. On the inside, which would be best if I show you maybe on this one here, again, tighten them up as best as you can, but just again, leave them just 1/10 of a millimetre over the edge, and that's where you get your best finish. It took me, if I'm honest with you, a couple of hours to do all 4 and then go over them, undo them, go over them, tweak them, screw them in, screw them out. But eventually, if you're after perfection, you'll get it. So now all 4 are on. I haven't used it yet. The weight has certainly increased. It's probably a shade over 12 kilos now, this. With those tyres, they're about 400 grams heavier per wheel, if I remember rightly. So 400 grams heavier than the stock. So overall, it's added about an extra kilo of weight. Sorry, about an extra kilo of weight extra by adding all 4 tyres on. So over stock, you'll be adding an extra kilo-ish without me weighing it specifically, but it's about a kilo to the weight. So with everything that's on here at the moment and all the upgrades and the under tray, because I've got the full under tray on here, the full under tray kit, as you can probably see. Mine's weighing in probably a shade over 12 kilos now. Again, I'm quite happy to show you underneath. Nothing's really changed. Still got the Maxx 5 in there. Still got my Leopard 1340. Running 29 tooth pinion, 50 tooth spur. I think it's a GDM spur, so it's a lot more hardened steel than the Traxxas ones. But I'd like to think I've got that blue spot on with the wheels and the shocks. The GPS system on there, got the spring retainers. That's about it, the motor mount. But that's about it. That's about it. So the next thing now is to get it out running. I have no doubt this is going to be a lot better handling than stock due to the tyres and the grip. I did notice last time I had it out that the steering servo is not as responsive as it could be. So maybe in the near future I may upgrade the steering servo to a more powerful one, whether it be a Traxxas one or a Savox one. But please tell me what you think of my truck. Any suggestions, any ideas, please let me know. Yeah, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Bye bye.